All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. Real quick, man. Hope everybody's having a great. Did I say great? I mean great. Definitely great. Thursday, man. Happy Thursday, man. How's everybody doing out there, man? Hope everybody's having a great day, man. All right, man. So, again, guys, it's that time of year where a bunch of rumors and stuff are spreading, and people are talking and saying this and saying that, and maybe this and maybe that. What about? What if? What could? Shoulda? Woulda? Been. All right, and that's what we're doing right now. Here's some more of it. Now, um, I talked about this before, and some people feel it, some people don't. Far as Rudy Gobert, I think Rudy Gobert, a multiple time defensive player of the year. Even if you don't think he's the best defensive player of the year, then whatever, you got to admit he's a good defensive player. But it was one time where, the Raptors, in the mix a little bit for him. It wasn't much, and people like, whatever. Well, according to Vegas, now let me tell you something real quick about Vegas and their odds and all of this. When Vegas says something, you got to kind of listen a little bit, because you got people behind the scenes that working with this that are that think they know or got some very, very good information, because Vegas is where you place bets, man. And ain't nobody. Well, okay, let me take that back. People do, but a lot of people do actually. But for the most part, a lot of time people have a little inside track, so they run to Vegas to place these bets and stuff like that to try to make some money. Now, do that mean they're right? No. Do that mean it's gonna happen? No. Do a lot of people lose money? Yeah. But that's not the point, man. The point is that you can put a little bit into Vegas odds, and right now, Vegas said the Toronto Raptors are favorite to land Rudy Gobert. Now, of course, this article is by Sports Illustrated, Fan Nation, All Raptors. Excuse me. So I'm gonna read the article, go down, so y'all can see what I'm talking about. It wasn't all that long ago that Vegas. Now they got this right. Vegas surprisingly listed the Toronto Raptors at the next landing spot for Kawhi Leonard ahead of the eventual DeMar DeRozan deal back in 2018. Suddenly, Vegas seemed to think the Raptors are the favorite to land Utah Jazz center Rudy Gobert, listing the organization at even odds to make a deal, according to mybookie.ag. The Raptors are even listed ahead of the Jazz as Gobert's most likely team for the next season. They're followed by Dallas, Atlanta, New York, Brooklyn, and Golden State, respectively. So right now, what Vegas is saying is the Raptors are actually favored more than the team that he's currently on, which is the Utah Jazz, to keep him, to land him. The Raptors. I'm sorry, the Utah Jazz got a new coach. They're looking to do some different things. Donovan Mitchell not happy. I don't know where they at with Gobert. I think it's a little bit of stagnation there. I'm sorry, guys. I've been paying attention to this whole stock market recession thing, and stagflation is one of those words when when inflation is high and the economy is stagnant. So that's where that word come from. So ride with me on this, guys. I've been doing a lot of, we don't need to get on to that here, man, because I can talk about that all day. Despite the Toronto seemed like highly unlikely landing spot for Gobert, it would require the Raptors to move at least one member of the core just to make the salaries match, allowing Toronto to take on remaining 4 years of his 5-year, $205 million contract. The Raptors have also shown no interest in acquiring a traditional center and have repeatedly said they're looking for players who fit their system. So it's on one hand, Vegas is saying, hey, look, this is... he going to Toronto. There's a great chance that the Raptors are going to get him. On the other hand, it's like, but it defies Raptors logic. And I get both sides. I see, Vegas and why they got Rudy Gobert. Got the Raptors above the Utah Jazz on landing Rudy Gobert. I have no idea why they think that's the case, but they do for whatever ungodly reason. But on the other side, they're like, that contract is massive. And they're going to have to get rid of one of their core pieces. And he don't kind of fit their system, right? To me, as I've said before, when it comes to the Rudy Gobert situation and any other situation with the Toronto Raptors, I trust the organization to make the right decision. I think they're going to do what gets them closer to a championship. I remember going back to Masai Ujiri's press conference, they announced him as the everything. The Toronto Raptors, I mean, the man got a gazillion titles, right? But when he made it clear, and I understand their system, I understand, what they're trying to stay within the system, but if he feels as though Rudy Gobert is their best, gives them the best chance to win a championship, and it will outweigh the consequences of removing a core piece, but Rudy Gobert, and you can make the financial work, and it give them the best chance to win a championship, I think that's the only way the Raptors make this move. If it gives them the best chance to win the championship. If it don't give them the best chance, they're not going to make it. Let me tell you something about the Raptors. I don't care what you say. I don't care what I say. I don't care what you say. The Raptors are not going to just go out for the sexy pick. They're not trying to just sell tickets. They're not trying to just do something to say they done it. They don't want to just say, oh, yeah, man, we did this. No. That's not what the Raptors are going to do. That's not who they are. That's not who they have ever been. They're going to do something that correlates with what their end goal, and their end goal is trying to win a championship. All right? It's that simple. It's that simple. When you look at the DeMar DeRozan move, even the Dwayne Casey move, none of these moves were popular, right? You felt like you got Kawhi Leonard for a rental, a one-year rental. Dwayne Casey just coming off winning Coach of the Year. You're like, I don't know about this, man. And you land a championship and all as well. So I definitely don't think the Toronto Raptors, the GM or Masai Ujiri. And I know I talk about Masai Ujiri, but make sure I give Bobby Marks his credit, man. He's a hell of a GM sometimes, and I feel like because I'm such a fan of Masai that sometimes I just go straight to Masai and don't mention Bobby Marks. Shout out to him, man. He's a freaking GOAT, man. This guy quietly behind the scenes make things happen. And they've continued to build a competitive roster when people say they were 2 or 3 years from even being close to a playoffs, and they went there last year. And anyway, we ain't gonna say what happened because I felt like if a couple players would have did a couple things, this thing would have been different right now. But anyway, but I trust that they're gonna make the best decision for the Toronto Raptors with no ulterior motive. See, a lot of teams want to put big names on the back of jerseys and for the allure. That's not the Raptors nation. That's not what the Raptors are about. They're about making the best decision to win basketball games and ultimately hold up that Larry O'Brien trophy. That is the goal. And I think if they feel like Rudy Gobert gives them the best chance and there's a path to getting him, they're going to make it happen. If those things don't align, it will not happen. But I just find it odd, man, that Vegas said that the Toronto Raptors has the highest chance to get him. But we'll see how all this plays out, man. It's that time of the year. We got the draft coming up. We got a lot of things moving right now. So with that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, you guys be great.